Hi students, welcome to my channel Physics Universal Classes. Our today topic is the Newton's laws of motion. In this Newton's laws of motion, so today the discuss about the Newton's second law. Okay, in this previous session I will discuss about Newton's first law and its applications and a free body diagram also discuss. Okay, in this session discuss about Newton's second law. Newton's second law. Okay, Newton's second law is verifies is applicable for the force quantity. The quantity of force is explained. That is the Newton's second law. The statement is the rate of change of momentum. The rate of change of momentum of a body is proportional to the applied force and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. Okay, this is the statement for Newton's second law. The rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied force, that is the external force, and takes place in the direction in which the force acts. In this vector representation of force and momentum, F bar is equal to dP bar by dt. Okay, here P is the linear momentum. In this linear momentum, P bar is equal to mass into V bar. P bar is equal to mass into V bar. The F bar is equal to d by dt of m V bar. Okay, in this form, d by dt of uv, the first u into dv by dt plus v into du by dt, that is F bar is equal to m into dv by dt plus v bar into dm by dt. The above equation, in this equation, is only valid when mass m and velocity v of both the varies. Both is the vary. In this equation, the mass of the body m and the velocity v, these two are vary. In this situation, the two cases are there. The first to discuss about case 1. Case 1 is when mass is constant. Dm by dt is equal to 0. The net force F net is equal to m into dv by dt plus v bar into dm by dt is the 0. So because the first case is mass is constant, when mass is constant, the net force is equal to m into a bar. The change in velocity with respect to time taken, that is called acceleration. A bar is equal to dv bar by dt. The second case, case 2 is the velocity is constant, dv bar by dt is equal to 0. In this net force equation, F net is equal to m into 0 plus so V bar into dm by dt. Okay, therefore F net is equal to V bar into dm by dt. This is the case 2. Okay, case 1 is the net force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration. The one more case 2 is the net force acting on a body is equal to the velocity into the change of mass with respect to time taken. The change of mass with respect to time taken. This is the Newton's second law. Okay, in this one, the so many cases, so many the equations are there. So many equations. Okay, in this second law is the strictly applicable for point mass. The strictly applicable for point mass. The second law, Newton's second law, is applicable for is strictly applicable for point mass, and it is also applicable for the same second law is also applicable for inertial and non-inertial frame of references. Inertial, non-inertial frame of references. Frame of references. The third point is the if observation is from inertial frame of reference, the resultant force is due to the real forces, so only which is proportional to the rate of change of linear momentum. At the same time, if observations that the non-inertial frame is the rate of is proportional to rate of change of linear momentum. So it is applicable for inertial and non-inertial frame of references. That is the second point. The last point is the second law is vector law. The Newton's second law of motion. The second law of motion is a vector law. It is a combination of three vectors in mutually perpendicular direction. The net force is equal to Fx plus Fy plus Fz. Okay, three coordinates. So y-axis, x-axis and z-axis. So it is the Newton's second law is a vector law. It is the combination of the total forces. F net is equal to Fx bar Fy plus Fz. These three are mutually perpendicular to each other. These three are mutually perpendicular to each other. So mod of net force is equal to square root of Fx square plus Fy square plus Fz square. Fx square plus Fy square plus Fz square. So where Fx is the max, that is equal to dpx by dt. dpx by dt. Fy is equal to may is equal to dpy by dt. Fz is equal to maz is equal to dpz by dt. dpz by dt. Okay, here in this one, ax, ay, az, these are the acceleration acting along x and y and z axis respectively, ax, ay, az. Next, fx, fy, fz are the forces acting along x, y and z directions respectively, px, py and pz, px, py, pz. These are the momentum, linear momentum acting along x, y and z directions respectively. Okay, this is the Newton's second law. The next to discuss about the equations of Newton's second law of motion. The equations of second law of motion. Second law of motion. Okay, three cases is there. The first one is the when block is stationary. When block is stationary. Okay, in this one, the block will be rest position. It will be stop against the wall. The block will be stationary. The block will be stationary. Okay, the force is acting, F2 force acting, and the F1 force acting in this way. F1 force is acting in this manner. The first to draw the free body diagram. In this case, free body diagram. This is the block, the point mass. So already discussed in this previous session the free body diagram. The free body diagram means it is consists of a diagrammatic representation of all forces acting on a single system of body. Single system of body. The all forces which is acting on it. Which is acting on it. That is the free body diagram. The first to identify the object or system. First to identify the system or object. This is the system or object. In this one force is acting in this direction, that is the N1. The F1 force acting downward direction, that is mg plus F1. The F2 is acting, F2 is acting in this direction. The normal force N2 acting upward direction. Okay, these two are contact with each other. Okay, wall and block are block. These two are contact with each other. The normal force is acting in this direction. Normal force, first normal force. The second normal force acting upward direction. The normal force or reaction force or normal reaction. The F1 is acting downward direction. Okay, mg plus F1, that is the non-contact external force, that is the weight. Weight is the non-contact external force. Weight is always acting vertically downwards. Mg plus F1. The F2 force acting in this direction. It is represent F2. These two are contact, block and wall. These two are contact. The N1 force acting in this direction. In this direction. The direction of force is very important. So along x-axis, Fx is equal to N1 plus F2. That is the N1 minus F2 into I cap into I cap. This is the equation number 1. Equation number 1. Along y-axis, this is the x-axis. Along y-axis, N2 to mg plus F1. Okay, that is the Fy is equal to N2 minus mg minus F1 into j cap. This is the equation number 2. Okay, in this three forces acting perpendicular, mutually perpendicular to each other in this way is a y, x and z. Only two components is there, the third one is not there. Then Fz is equal to 0. Fz is equal to 0. This is the third equation. From the block is stationary, then Ax is equal to Ay is equal to Az is equal to 0. Okay, block is the stationary, then acceleration will be 0. Acting along x-axis 0, acting along y-axis 0, acceleration is acting z-axis also 0. Ax is equal to Ay is equal to Az is equal to 0. Therefore, Fx is equal to max, m into Ax. Okay, in this Ax is the 0 into something 0. Fx is equal to 0. Okay, similarly Fx, Fy is equal to Fz is equal to 0. This is the equation number 4. Fx is equal to Fy is equal to Fz is equal to 0. From equation 1, 2 and 3 we get the equations 1, 2 and 4. This is the fourth equation we get. Fx is equal to 0. 0 is equal to n1 minus f2, then n1 is equal to f2. Okay, also then Fy, the second equation, Fy is equal to 0 is equal to n2. Okay, n2 minus mg minus F1 is equal to, okay, n2 minus mg F1, n2 minus mg minus F1, then n2 is equal to mg plus F1, n2 is equal to mg plus F1. Okay, this is the find out when block is stationary, then find out the first normal force and the second normal force. These two find out. So very simple. First taking axis, x-axis, Fx is equal to n1 minus f2 into I cap. Next taking y-axis, this is the y-axis, Fy is equal to n2 minus mg, n2 minus mg minus f1 into j cap. Okay, in this y-axis is the j cap. Okay, x-axis acting along x-axis I cap, acting along y-axis j cap, acting along z-axis is the k cap. Okay, three axes are mutually perpendicular to axis, perpendicular to each other. The unit vectors along x-axis I cap, along y-axis j cap, acting along z-axis is the k cap. Okay, Fy is equal to n2 minus mg minus f1 into j cap. This is the equation number 2. Okay, in this one Fz, there is no force. Acting z axis, Fz is equal to 0. The block is stationary. The block is stationary. Ax is equal to Ay is equal to Az. These are the accelerations acting along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively is 0. So because block is stationary, that is the rest position. Then Fx is equal to Max. Fx is equal to Ax will be 0. 0 into something 0. Fx is equal to Fy is equal to Fz is equal to 0. This is the equation number 4. From equations 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. Simplification, the first taking equation 1, Fx is the 0. Fx is the 0. 0 is equal to n1 minus f2. n1 minus f2. Then n1 is equal to f2. n1 is equal to f2. The next taking second equation Fy. Fy is equal to 0. n2 minus mg minus f1, that is the n2 minus of mg plus f1 is equal to 0. Then n2 is equal to mg plus f1. n2 is equal to mg plus f1. This is the n2. Okay, n1, n2 find out. This is the first case when block is stationary. Okay, next one. Block is moving with constant speed. Block is moving. Block is moving with a uniform speed. When block is moving with uniform speed, when block is moving with the uniform speed, okay, this is the block. The one force F1 force acting in this direction. So normal this opposite one force is acting, that is the F2. So moving with uniform speed is V. Uniform speed is V. Okay, first this type of problem will be solved in the same way as the previous one. From the FBD free body diagram, we will write the vector equation of force. Okay, first write a free body diagram. Okay, these two are contact, block and surface. These two are contact with each other. Mg, first to indicate, identify the weight, that is the gravitational force acting always vertically downward, Mg. The normal force acting upward direction, normal force, N. F1 is the F. F1 is equal to F1 acting, and F2 is acting opposite to the direction of F1. Opposite direction of the F1. This is the F2. The direction of force is very important. Along x-axis, Fx is equal to the F1 minus F2 into I cap. This is the equation number 1. Fx is equal to F1 minus F2 into I cap. This is the equation number 1. Along y-axis, Fy is equal to n minus mg into j cap. This is the equation number 2. Fy is equal to n minus mg into j cap. This is the equation number 2. As the system is moving with constant velocity, v means zero acceleration. Okay, as system is moving with constant velocity, then acceleration is 0. System moving with constant speed, that is the uniform speed, with uniform speed, okay, uniform velocity also, then acceleration is equal to 0. Okay, acceleration is equal to 0. Ax is equal to ay is equal to az is equal to 0. Ax is equal to ay is equal to az is equal to 0, and ax, therefore fx is equal to m into ax, here ax is the 0 into something 0, fx is equal to 0, then fy, the fy also 0, fz also 0, fx, fy is equal to fz is equal to 0. This is the equation number 3. Okay, fx is equal to fy is equal to fz is equal to 0. This is the equation number 3. From equations 1, 2 and 3, equations 1, 2 and 3, taking first equation, fx is equal to 0, 0 is equal to f minus f2, f1 minus f2, then f1 is equal to f2, f1 is equal to f2. The next along y axis, equation number 2, fy is equal to 0, n minus mg, therefore n is equal to mg, n is equal to mg. This is the second condition. It's a very important condition in this one. When block is moving with uniform speed, okay, F1 force acting applied force, F2 is the opposite direction of the applied force F2 with constant velocity or speed v. First to draw the free body diagram. First to identify the point object or point mass or the system or object, find out. The next to indicate that the non-contact external force. Non-contact external force is the weight. That is the gravitational force is acting always vertically downward direction. The next step is the identify contact forces. The normal force is the component of contact force is acting upward direction. F1 is acting forward direction. F2 is the opposite direction of the applied force F1. Along x-axis, fx is equal to f1 minus f2, f1 minus f2 into I cap, that is the equation number 1. Along y-axis, fy is equal to n minus mg into j cap. This is the equation number 2. Okay, system moving with constant speed, the constant speed and constant velocity, then acceleration is equal to 0. Acceleration is equal to 0. Then ax is equal to ay is equal to az is equal to 0. Fx is equal to m into ax according to Newton's second law. That formula f is equal to ma. Fx is equal to m ax. The force acting along the x-axis and acceleration is acting along the x-axis. Okay. So ax is equal to ay is equal to az 0. 0 into something 0. Therefore fx is equal to fy is equal to fz is equal to 0. This is the equation number 3. From equation 1, 2 and 3, so first to taking equation number 1, fx is a 0. 0 is equal to f minus f2. f1 minus f2, that is equal 0. Then f1 is equal to f2. So here Fx is equal to 0. The force acting along the x-axis is 0. The next taking second equation, Fy is equal to n minus mg. Okay, n minus mg is equal to 0. So because Fy is 0, Fy, the force acting along the y-axis is 0, then n is equal to mg. N is equal to mg. This is the second condition when block is moving with the uniform speed. The next condition, when block is moving with uniform acceleration, when block is moving with uniform acceleration, when block is moving with uniform acceleration, this is the third condition. In this block, the two forces are applied. The F1 force acting in this direction, F2 is acting opposite direction of the F1 force. Okay, the acceleration is acting in this way. In this direction, acceleration is acting. Okay, first to draw the free body diagram, first identify the point object or system. Mg is acting downward direction. Mg is acting downward direction. So one force is acting perpendicular to the surface. That force is a normal force. The normal force N. Okay, applied force F1 is acting in this direction. F2 is acting opposite direction of the applied force. Opposite direction of the applied force. So from the free body diagram, we will write the vector equation of force. Fx is equal to F1 minus F2 into I cap. This is the equation number 1. Fx is equal to F1 minus F2 into I cap. Fy is equal to n minus mg into j cap. This is the equation number 2. This is the equation number 2. Fx is equal to F1 minus F2 into I cap. Fy is equal to n minus mg into j cap. This is the equation number 2. As we can see, the acceleration is only along x direction. Along x direction. Okay, in this acting, the negative direction, negative x-axis. Okay, in this forward is the positive x-axis. So reverse direction is minus x-axis, negative x-axis. Okay, then Ax is equal to A into minus I cap. Then Ay is equal to 0 and Az is equal to 0. Az is equal to 0. Okay, in this, therefore Fx is equal to m into Ax. M into Ax is the minus A. Ax is the A into minus I cap. That is the minus A. Minus A I cap. That is equal to minus A minus M A I cap. This is the Fx. This is the equation number 3. Equation number 3. Okay, next, similarly, Fy is equal to 0. Fy is equal to 0. Fz is equal to 0. Fz is equal to 0. So from equation 1, 2, 3 and 4, this is the equation number 4. So first taking equation number 1. Fx is equal to minus ma I cap is equal to F1 minus F2 I cap. Okay, I cap, these two cancel. Next, F1 is equal to F2 minus ma. F2 minus ma. This is the equation number 1. Okay, taking first equation, Fx is equal to minus ma I cap cancel, remaining minus ma is equal to F1 minus F2, then F1 is equal to F2 minus ma. The next, so taking second equation, Fy is equal to 0 is equal to n minus mg. Okay, then n is equal to mg. As Fy is equal to 0. Fy is equal to 0. Fy is equal to 0. This is the third condition. When block is moving with the uniform acceleration, the first to draw the free body diagram. Then force vector is acting along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis taking. Then acceleration acting along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Then substitute it in this above values. Then find out F1 value and n value. Okay, this is the equations of Newton's second law of motion. Equations of second law of motion. Hope you like this video. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.